Welcome to episode 4 of Untitled. I am Ivan, IVAN, here joined by Mr. Famous on Urban Dictionary, Iris.
Hey.
Great, wow, amazing.
What?
And we got Casper over here as well.
Hey, that was dumb.
Two C's, no dick.
Okay,
And we have a guest joining us today, the magnificent Lucy. L-U-C-Y.
Hi guys.
Lucy, L-U-C-Y.
L-U-C-Y.
I'm
You
Grob,
already
G-R-O-B. If you've ever done acid and you've watched the acid movie on Netflix, it's got like every comedic actor ever in
And
it.
the Grob.
And the Grob.
The
It's
Grob.
yeah, the scientist, and he's like, I am the Grob, G-R-O-B.
Who needs to spell out the name Grob? Who's struggling to sound that one out? That's some preschool shit right there.
He's the man.
Fuck. Fuck.
No, alright, so we all know that like technology is coming a long way.
Oh.
Like,
Look at this man.
it's pretty, yeah.
Technology.
It's, if you were to think, 50 years ago that right now we'd be sitting here with like computers, mics, all this shit.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it'd be crazy.
Mm.
And I heard, but Ivan was telling me the other day that apparently Elon Musk said.
Oh,
that,
is this the Neuralink?
yeah,
Let's
that
go.
The Neuralink is not too far away. It's 20 years away.
Alright, he said even fast. He was saying 10 years. I don't even like saying that out loud because no one's going to believe it. No one believes 10
Well, I mean,
years.
explain what the Neuralink is for people.
Okay,
that
so
don't
yeah,
know.
everyone's walking around with the phone in a pocket. That's not going to be there's going to be a next stage after the phone. What's after the phone? It's getting a brain implant in your head.
No
and
fucking way.
this is what Elon's working on. He's like, it's 10 years away.
Yeah.
Which seemed he first is like 10, he's like 20, he's like anyway, but that's fucking fast.
Yeah, but,
I thought it'd be like,
but don't they
it'd be
always
like
make
100
bold
years.
claims like that? Like, didn't they be like, weren't they like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
we're gonna
this-
have
no,
flying
'cause
hover
this
cars.
is-
40 inches.
We were gonna have flying hover cars by like 2018 or
Yeah,
some
but
shit.
this is Elon Musk who's working on it. This isn't just some cunt. This is like his main project. He's made Tesla.
Yeah.
He's gone to space. And while all of that, this has always been his number one project. So this is it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this shit's coming, bro. And I know it's gonna be crazy, like the division between people who don't get it and people who do get
There's
it.
so many wars.
Yeah, well, I feel like, because who he is not gonna get it? Who he is gonna get it?
I'm
Definitely not.
I'm not getting that
not
shit
even
at
to-
all.
Not straight over and he's like, oh, here's the very first fucking Neuralink. Who wants
Yeah,
to
true.
sign
You
up
probably
for
don't want
this?
the first
No
one.
one's
That's gonna be
doing
whack. You want to
Yeah.
wait for like the second one or something.
Yeah,
But I get that shit.
Nah,
I'm
no
not trying.
chance.
Basically,
Bro.
lobotomy that lets you see shit.
The next
All it is.
the next stage of evolution is technology. I'm not trying to get left behind. Like I'm gonna be part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's evolution. That shit was always gonna happen. This was always gonna happen.
Yeah,
and
bad.
Then you tell us if it's worth it or not. And then
You're gonna it's literally like reading minds with people. You don't need to talk. Because if you have it and you talk to someone else has it, you can read each other's thoughts,
what you're
basically.
forgetting is I'm sitting here with my fiance now. We just look at each other and I know when she's angry at me.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. It's that. Alright, listen to this. Can you guys agree? Can everyone agree that most arguments, especially between couples,
Yeah.
a lot of arguments start just from misunderstandings. Like you didn't hear what someone
Yeah.
said, you thought it meant something else, and it just starts. And when it gets going, it starts into something bigger. With the Neuralink shit, there's never no misunderstandings because you know exactly you're.
I don't want people to be able to like read my mind and know what the fuck.
It's probably not
thinking.
like that. I'm sure like people aren't reading your mind, but you can communicate without opening your mouth.
But what you're forgetting, with text now, I have a lot more miscommunication over text than I do face to face because
Yeah.
you can't read emotion in text.
Exactly.
Whereas if I'm telling you to go fuck yourself,
Yeah.
you can see my face, you can see the like.
Text is probably the worst form for that. You can't understand sarcasm. You can't understand joking. Text is probably the worst form
Yeah.
and all that. This shit's gonna be next level. This is next level.
There's no chance I'm getting that. Like straight up, no chance. I don't give a fuck.
And then Iris was saying about like when your kids turn 18 and it's like you can stop them until they're 18 to get
Oh,
it. Like,
yeah, no, that's
and
what I
they're gonna
mean.
be like, everyone in class has one, dad. I want one, dad.
There's no chance. There's no chance I'm getting one, and there's no chance I'm letting my kids get one. Because I mean, as a parent, you need to do what you think's right for the kid. And if I'm not getting that shit, if I'm not gonna put that body like that in my body, then there's no fucking way I'm gonna let my kid do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't trust that shit. And honestly, I don't give a fuck if I get left behind in the social media. I could give two fucks because I'm my own person. I don't follow the crowd. I do what I do when I want to do it. No, that's not, bro.
I'm just gonna be so curious every day. Like you see everyone walk around, they're reading each other's thoughts. I'm sitting here, I'm like, wonder what that's like.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of FOMO, 100%.
Yeah.
But like, look, I ain't doing that shit. I mean, what about you, Lucy? Would you be open to that sort of shit?
No.
No?
I don't want someone reading my thoughts.
It's
Like,
not
what
that.
if?
It won't be
What would
like.
a
It's
typical
not.
whiskey thought be?
Oh man, you
Oh.
don't want to know. The person reading it would probably want to go kill themselves.
Fuck.
But like tying that all together, how much is too much? Like how far is too far in
I don't think there will
progression?
ever be a too far.
There is.
Like,
Yeah. There is
do
no
you-
too far.
Do you feel that right now humanity is at a whim to technology?
That's-
like eventually.
But people in the
technology will win.
1400s, they were like, "Oh my god, this guy wrote with the fucking rock. That's too far for me, bro." Okay, yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, I was gonna say one thing. I was gonna say like the Martin Luther, we learned about the shit in Ari, the printing press.
Yeah.
The printing press.
Yeah.
People were going, "This is way too far" when they printed like a
He
newspaper.
the letters himself and then arrange it into place. And then,
Is that a skit? I think I've seen a skit like that. That's from Family Guy, isn't that? Oh my god, bro. Surely not. Surely not.
Everyone's like, we can't read.
Fuck.
See what I'm saying? People back then were saying this shit's way too far. Everyone's always gonna be saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll always be like the
Yeah. No, I mean, like, look what Ivan said. I mean, they're always going to try and push the boundaries, but, like, yeah, where the fuck do we draw the line? Where is it, like...
Eventually there will be a war between technology and humans. There's nothing that will stop that.
Yeah.
What, you mean, like, the AIs, like, getting some sort of self-consciousness and then, like, rising
No,
up?
to the point where war is started between people who are trying to evolve with technology and people against evolving with technology.
Yeah, I see
And
what you mean.
obviously, if you're evolving with technology, you're gonna have a far more superior.
I could see that.
arsenal
I
than
could s-
others.
Yeah.
There'll be a war between technology and.
I could see that happening if they make it mandatory, where they don't give you the choice anymore. Like, it's like, no, everyone needs to get one of these fucking AI chips. That's where I can see there being a war, because, like, you got people like me where I'm going to be like, fuck no, I don't want that shit. And yeah, I probably would fight.
Yeah.
Because...
Honestly, I could see like you're talking about like mandatory chips. I don't see that in the Western world, but like someplace like North Korea, I could see that
Oh,
absolutely.
100%.
That's scary as fuck, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's already happening in China. Like everyone has facial recognition. Have you seen? There's the cameras. Like, say if you're like,
Yeah, but
catch a
we
train-
got that shit now here, man.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like
facts.
that's happening
No,
right
but-
now.
Yeah.
On Facebook and Instagram, it'll be like, is this you in this picture?
Bro, you can't even go.
I'm not even tagged in it. Like, is this you? It's like, fuck off.
You can't even go to fucking Woolworths now without, like, you go to Woolworths now, you do the self-scanning thing, and they've got the fucking little thing
Yeah,
scanning
they
your
have the
face.
cameras.
Oh, it's for fucking protection to, like, stop fucking shoplifting. Get fucked. Like, it's not.
It's not the same. Gary's got 2 loads.
Yeah, it's not. Now there's cameras all in fucking CBD. Like, that shit, we've got the face recognition too. Like, 100%. Like, it's not just China, and it's scary to think that, like, do you know what I mean? That we have that.
And what's the stop? Australia from going into a democracy to go into dictatorship or something like that.
Yeah.
It's every
What
country.
can stop that? And then if everyone's got the chip, if there's a dictator at the helm, there's no chance. There's no chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, but yeah, that's gonna be countries like China anyway and Russia anyway. It's not gonna be that like different for the average person. I feel like it's not gonna be that really different. They're gonna have everything you've ever said. They're gonna have every information you know about it. But in your day-to-day life, like, it's not gonna really affect too much, is it?
It's kind of scary to think they're going to know everything that you've ever thought, anything that you've ever felt.
It's like fucking 1984.
1984. Where do you pull these years out of?
No, it's the book. It's a book about. communism.
You see like that episode of Black Mirror? What if warfare breaks out,
Yeah.
and then instead of POW camps where they like leave you in a black room where they like torture you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
instead of that they don't even go in there with you. They just leave you in there with your thoughts, and they can program it to.
Well, I mean, why?
Whoa, that's scary as fuck. That's scary as fuck.
To have your worst nightmares.
Yo, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, what happened? What happened in that Black Mirror episode? Because I mean, I haven't seen it.
Okay, that's
for people
yeah.
at home that haven't seen
So
it.
just in that episode, there's a guy backpacking around.
We don't have to go that deep into it. You can
yeah,
just.
facts.
You just man.
So
Yeah,
he-
just a quick
This
synopsis.
guy had a family and nah. So so he was testing out, the guy was testing out this game.
It's a horror game, and yes, so you can tell us.
That's alright, Brandon. I know we're not wanted. It's okay.
Choose.
Because you
Okay,
don't
so
have any idea what's going on.
So this guy's getting he's playtesting a new like game by a horror developer.
Yeah.
And they like basically put a chip in his head, and he's just in a room, right? And then they simulate this thing. He goes into this haunted house basically,
Yeah.
and it shows him all his deepest fears. And it's like a horror version of that, basically. And that's what he's saying. Imagine, apply that to real life in fucking torture.
Oh,
when they can just simulate
people-
torture.
If people are going to be knowing you, like every thought you ever had, every fear you
Yeah.
ever had, every
Oh,
every emotion you
shit.
ever had, once they say that they can't make a program, bro. People thought Snapchat was like they thought you send a photo, it's gone forever. That's
Yeah.
Bro,
if happening.
Have you seen Chris D'Elia realize that?
Yeah, but
and he got done for talking to underage girls.
Anything he realizes, I don't really
Yeah.
care because I just laugh. It means nothing to me. It just makes me laugh.
So Ivan, how can you be pro chip with all like with like thoughts like this? Like, bro, that is fucked.
Yeah, because who's gonna torture me? I'm not scared of
Imagine
being
dropping
tortured.
acid and having that chip in your head. There's no way that I'm coming out of
That'd be lit. That'd be lit. That'd be next level. That's gonna be fucked. Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
I'd be tripping the entire time.
Drugs, just drugs in general.
Really, really scary fear.
Drugs in general on with the chips just gonna be next level. That's gonna be crazy, bro.
Next level. I don't want to try that next level. I'm going to this
But-
level, fam.
Sorry, but can you be doing drugs while you have that chip in your head?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Because,
Wait, you
like,
can't smoke
if-
weed?
No, because like if like the government or something has
Yeah.
that,
Oh, shit,
Then wouldn't
if there
they
was
know?
About it, they're going to know everything you're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
If you're in like, if you're living in Russia, you're living in North Korea,
Yeah.
you ain't smoking weed anymore. That's
Yeah,
against the
that's
law.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, how the
Or
fuck-
something that say you can't smoke
Yeah,
weed.
but I'm in the West. If in Australia, if I have the chip and I take acid, they're not gonna do shit.
Well, I'm
They
sure
don't care.
I'm sure, like, I don't know. I feel like the democracy's not going to last forever. There's going to be a point where.
What is this man like preaching communism or something? The age of communism, it's approaching.
I don't want that to happen, but I know eventually some guys are going to have enough. If there are guys in America, like, you can just shoot up schools,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
and Americans still think it's alright to have guns, by the way. Half Americans still think it's alright to have guns.
Yeah.
So if that can be happening, people think it's alright. There's only so much that can be going on, you know,
Yeah.
for people to still stand by democracy.
Okay, but like, okay, but for example, what are you scared of? Like a dictatorship?
Yeah,
That doesn't
like,
necessarily.
if I had a chip in my head and like, if I knew
Okay,
that
yeah.
you'd be living in a democratic society where laws would never be like you never get into what's it called? Not martial law. Is it martial law?
Yeah,
They got
that's the
people like
military.
military.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's martial
I
law.
knew that I would say that we wouldn't have martial law. Like we'll never see Barry from the army walking down the street with his rifle or
Yeah.
I felt safe in my own home. Always, I'd be like, alright, fine, maybe. But if without that certainty, if there's any probability about it, there's no way I'm having anyone put anything in my brain.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't know, like, just because like life right now is good, who's to say that 5 years from now the shit doesn't hit the fan? Like, how do we know from like, you know what I mean, down the future that, do you know what I mean, like living here isn't gonna be fucking shit where they're just like, look, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
what's to stop them from trying to strip our fucking, our freedom or our rights? Like, you can't fucking guarantee that. And now you've got a fucking chip in your head. Like, you just make it easier for them.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, that's the way technology's going as well now. Like, games are getting better. Graphics in all types of technology is
Yeah.
getting better. And eventually we get to the point where you can't differentiate,
Yeah.
artificial from real.
Yeah.
And if I've got that chip in my head, I don't want that. I don't want to be alive at that time.
Why?
And
I don't want to see. There's a lot of things that I'd like to see that like manifest and just see.
yeah.
But there's a lot of shit that I don't want to see.
Yeah, but that's the same now with the. Okay, imagine someone 1800s. I don't want to see the internet because there's a lot of good things on the internet, but there's a lot of bad stuff. There's a lot of hateful. There's a lot of trolling. There's a lot of shit like that.
But
Sounds like the exact same
at
thing.
that time, though, like everything had its limits. I felt like there's going to be a time where technology's that advanced that we can always like transfer from reality to technology seamlessly, where there's no difference.
Yeah.
And I don't really like that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to have something in my brain and have to see that.
And you know they're gonna like promote the hell out of that, like make it look like, it's all fucking cool and like some fucking Apple commercial. Or fucking,
I think it's gonna be lit. I think obviously there's gonna be really bad parts to it, just like anything. There's gonna be really good parts. I want to see those good parts. That sounds cool.
yeah, nah, fuck that, bro. I just think there's not enough pros to cons in this sort of thing.
What's the furthest you do? Like,
What do you mean?
So obviously you're not really for the neuro link. What do you think is like the furthest advancement you go, like technology-wise? That you know.
Well, okay. So say your leg got cut off.
Yeah.
Would you get like a robotic leg if you could have one?
Probably, maybe. I don't know. Like, I just don't like I'm like, I just don't like putting things into my body that I don't fucking know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, because they tell you it's fine. Here, just take it and put it in my body. Like, no, like that's just not how it works. I know that there's a hidden agenda. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not just so willingly to do that. Like, I'm gonna do my research and shit, and and then go from there. But definitely, the Neuralink can get fucked, straight up. Yeah, but I think we should move on because we'll be on this topic. We can talk about this topic for ages, yeah. And I mean, we've got a fucking guest here. We got a guest here. Yeah.
I think what she said was. No, she said one thing. That's it. What did you say?
Would you really want it? Like, could you do drugs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs. All right. Well, let's get into like one of the first times that I met Lucy. It turns out to be like the best night that I've had with Lucy ever. The whole friendship group, we all refer to it as Henny Lucy night. Shit was wild.
Fucking vomiting on my white jeans and Yeezys night.
Wait, Yeezys or Zezys?
Oh
The
yeah,
Z's.
those are the Z's, bro.
The Zezys, bro. The Zezys.
Oh, what is his name? I think his name was Sanjeev. It was a lad. And I thought even my dad actually had him on Facebook as well.
You plugging the man?
I'm plugging the man. Dad gave him his business card because he gave us that good deal. Dad basically robbed the man, but like...
Fuck me. All right, well, I mean, Lucy, you start the story. How does it go?
Oh man, yeah. We were gonna go to Ivan's place for a couple pre-drinks, and then we were going out to the city. And I was really nervous actually because it was the first time I was meeting you. Yeah.
First time.
And
So did you guys meet at my house?
we were.
She literally just said that. We all went to
at your
Ivan's house.
Yeah.
You
guys.
because we came
I
through the
was
window.
out somewhere and I came home. You were already downstairs at my house. What the fuck? What are you guys doing? Jeez.
Wait, was that the night that Ivan's stepdad came in and gave us a fucking 30-minute? Oh my
He saw
god!
us with a bottle of Henny.
Yeah,
and
so-
this man loves Henny and shit for like completely different reasons.
So
Yeah.
for 30,
You gotta heat the glass.
for 30 minutes, this man fool gave us a fucking lecture about fucking cognacs and fucking
He's like,
Hennessy.
okay, so you have to like swivel it around and you have to
Mind
smell
you,
it.
mind-
And he's like, didn't he say like you have put the glass in the microwave, heat it up, and then pour the Henny into the heated glass and then stir it
Bro,
around.
mind you, we're all fucking 19, 20-year-old kids. We just
And
want to
we're-
get
yeah.
fucking
Mind
smashed.
you, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know anything about cognac. I know Henny because it's in rap, bro. Like, what is this man talking to me about?
Yeah, but I mean, we're just trying to get smashed before going to clubbing. I could give two fucks about, Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Smirnoff. He's like.
He liked Grey Goose.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, we're at this point. How many like drinks of Hennessy are you in?
What do you mean?
Like how many have you had? Like if you. She
Yeah.
had.
She
Oh
doesn't-
yeah.
She doesn't measure
true.
this shit out,
Yeah,
bro. You
facts.
just take a swig.
She was yeah. She had a lot at that stage.
Yeah.
But then go on with the story.
Yeah, so we were having these Henny things, and I was nervous meeting you because
Why were you nervous?
because I had this perception that you didn't like me at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks. Because I believe that this was someone that I shouldn't really be hanging around with because I was told things that he said.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe not, and so I was like really worried, and then Chris. He was like,
Casper, yeah.
yeah, he was like, oh no, it'll be fine. He's not gonna say anything bad. And then we were there and we were just like having a really good time.
He was actually like really, really nervous. I'm like, dude, You know, I think like you're living fast.
Yeah.
If you're laughing, you're gonna laugh. You eat your pasta, you're gonna your pasta.
Yeah.
Just be you and you're having a good time.
Yeah, and I stuck to that advice, and I was just like, you know, obviously having the Henny stuff, and it was like great, and we got along really well. And then we took a walk to we got Jerry to drive us to the train station.
Yeah.
His name's not actually Jerry. That's just what I call him, and it's stuck.
Why did you have to say? You didn't have to say anything.
What?
You didn't have to say anything about that.
No, because I want everyone to know that his name's not actually Jerry, and that I created the
People
name.
can think his name's Jerry, bro. It's fine.
Did it? But yeah, go on.
Yeah, so we get to the station, and then that's where me and Iris was like, we spoke it out at the train station. It was really lovely to have like the best.
Yeah, no, we had a good talk.
Whoa,
Yeah, really
like quick
good.
T&Ms?
Yeah, and he was just like, you know, for everything that, you know, I said before, I'm really sorry about it. You seem like a lad and stuff, and I was like,
Yeah, so because before this, like obviously, like I like never had talked to Lucy in my entire life. Yeah, so obviously I'm just going off by what I've heard and from what people have said, you know. And it's that classic thing: don't judge a book by your cover. And obviously, I fucking yeah, exactly. A lot of fucking it's a lot of high school shit. It was all that high school shit, you know, this and this, and you know, he said this, and fuck all that dumb childish shit.
Yeah.
But obviously, obviously. I had to make things right because like I actually talked to Lucy for the first time and we got along well. So I'm like, yeah, I'm always the type of person where if I'm in the wrong, I'll admit that I was in the wrong. So I apologize, and then ever since that, then we've been pretty good. Like,
yeah.
Lucy actually doesn't like you.
oh shit.
For your, you know, your help when connecting with someone.
Oh.
Yeah, but then we went to one club, and they were like pretty booked.
Does anyone know the name?
Yeah,
of the
wait,
club?
so we get to the city. Weren't we trying to go to Shisha, not clubbing? Yeah. Yeah, no, so we walked to, what's the place in the city that we went to? Yeah, that place. And it was like, it was booked out, or it was expensive to... Wait, yeah, what the fuck happened? We went there, we like walked in, and we walked out.
We needed cash. We needed cash, and we went to the tellers, and that's when we seen the club that was right next to it.
One of your friends, Ivan.
Yeah, who?
From Hungry Jack's.
Oh, yeah, that's when we were at the club. So, back in this time...
ATM we saw them, and we went to the ATM and went to get cash out for Berry Cash.
Yeah.
And they led us to the club.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't the ATM like right next to the club?
Yeah,
Don't you just walk
yeah.
out? Yeah. Yeah, that's right, yeah. So that we're at the
many
ATM
stairs.
getting cash out. And like I would go to Hungry Jack's like every day at this point, and I see like one of the servers at Hungry Jack's, and it's this transgender person. I don't know. I didn't have to say that. Anyway, it was like, yeah, she's really cool. And yeah, we started talking, and then she let us into the club, and yeah. And how was the club, Lucy?
Oh yeah, it was fucking.
You remember the club, Lucy?
Yeah, I do. So me and we went drink for drink. Oh, sorry. So me and Casper went drink for drink, and we had 13 double black Smirnoffs.
Jeez, man,
Yeah.
calm down.
Yeah, and it tasted
Those,
like lemon.
yeah,
I'm 6'4", I was coming off really sick, so I wasn't big or anything, but I was, you know, I had enough meat on my bones. Yeah, Lucy would have been what 5'1"?
Oh yeah, I'm 5'1".
So there's in no circumstance can Lucy ever drink me. Yeah. There were 13 Smirnoff from the back. How'd that go?
I blacked out in the bathroom.
yeah.
And the club closed, and I was still in the bathroom.
Oh my
And we got let out by security.
That's fucked.
Fuck. But even but before that, like the club was pretty dodgy and all that. But there was this fucking chick that kept trying to scam drinks off us.
She literally went to.
Yeah.
She went to every single one of us, asked us for drinks. She'd like make her way
But she'd
around
like
to
full
everyone.
flirt with you
And,
and,
yeah,
like
she was full flirt.
touch your arm and
she was
shit
trying to
just for your
flirting you
drinks.
into it.
And
Wait. Was she fit?
No, she wasn't fit.
She okay.
No.
No, I gotta say. Wait, hold up. She wasn't ugly. Let me just say. Let me clarify.
Oh my God.
She wasn't ugly,
Bro, no, she.
Dude, she wasn't.
But, I want to say, I'm proud of all the boys here because none of us fucking fell for that fucking
I'm
trap.
proud of myself. I really thought I was.
None of us fell for the trap.
Easy,
we
bro.
knew we knew what she was after. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So I'm proud of all of us.
But hey, wait, hold on. Yeah, you're proud of us because we didn't cement the pressure, but Lucy did. Wasn't Lucy about to buy her drink?
No, she gave her drink.
No.
You're forgetting that I was paying for the drinks that night.
Yeah.
She gave them. I'm like,
Yeah.
I gave it to her 2 times, but I took it back both.
Wait, how do you give it to her twice?
So I gave it to her, and then I took it back, and then I finished my drink, and then we got another one.
Bro, how do you know she didn't have like some STD, bro? She looked pretty trashy.
Thanks.
Bro, that's mean. She
Bro,
just looked like a normal
no,
person,
bro.
honestly. You acting like she just looked like a normal person.
Yeah,
Anyways.
Casper made a normal person. That's what it was. And sold it. That's what it was.
Bro. But Ivan, how did we get home?
Oh yeah, we ended up like walking. Isn't this where we met?
Oh my god! I forgot. Oh my
You
god.
lost your phone outside the club. Remember?
Okay, so basically,
The club closed. Yeah.
Lucy. Oh. Casper's with Lucy, and like I think Lucy's throwing up at this point in the toilet.
Yeah.
So me and Ivan bounce, and then we're hungry. So obviously, at least for me anyway, my go-to after clubbing is to always get a HSP. So me and Ivan go to a HSP fucking joint, and at this point I'm pretty gone. Like I've had enough to drink.
Yeah.
I'm fucking like shit. Yeah. And
Fucking like shit.
shit. I fucking yeah. Anyway, so we get our HSPs and shit, and we're walking. We're heading towards the train station, and I'm like Iron. I'm like Ivan. Where's my phone? And Ivan's like, I don't fucking know. Like that's your phone. And I'm like, bro, I've left my phone at the fucking HSP joint. I'm like, I need to go get that. So me and Ivan leg back.
I swear it wasn't even there. I swear you just left it like on the street.
No, I left it there. So, no. No, so what's it called? So we leg it back to the HSP joint. And luckily when I got there, there's this, like Asian hypebeast guy.
Yeah, it was 2 Asian hype pieces.
Yeah.
I was looking, I was like, bro, you got the fits,
Yeah,
bro.
and he gave me my phone. He's like, here, you dropped this. And I was like, fuck, you're a lad.
I was really proud of them.
Yeah, he's
Shout
like,
out to
fuck,
them.
you're a lad. Anyway, so we're walking back to the train station. And then we get approached by this guy. And what did he say to us?
I don't, yeah.
I think he was really friendly, and he was like, "Oh, how's the afternoon, boys?" And we're like, "Yeah, fuck good." And he's like, "What's your name?" Nah. He was a lad.
Where was he from? It was like Jamaican?
I don't know. He's Jamaican or something. I couldn't tell, but he was a really nice guy. And he's like, "What's your name?" So obviously we tell our names to him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm Wayne." And bro, I love Wayne. Like wherever you are, Wayne.
Wait, we got the voicemail over here.
I've got the voicemail.
Ethan, you got to find this.
I'll find the voicemail.
Get that into the podcast.
I'll find the voicemail.
Okay, you're going to insert it here.
I don't know if I'll insert it, but I'll put it somewhere. We'll sort something out. But yeah, Wayne.
Yo,
What's your name, brother?
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne.
Mine's
Yeah. Ivan.
yeah. Ivan.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Wayne. Yeah. Sweet.
Wayne's a fucking legend. I swear to God. Like if I ever meet this man, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know, buy him a beer or some shit. Cause I fucking love this man. He's a fucking bro. He's a G. He's a G. But then, how did you guys track home? Did you Uber it, taxi it?
That was a fun story.
I blacked out. I don't know how we got home.
Mind you, Lucy dragged me to the girls' bathroom at this stage, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do. I've never been
What'd you see in there?
Let alone at a fucking club. So I'm like, bro, I don't know what to do. And then anyway, luckily it was right at the end of the night. The bouncer came in. And they were checking to see if it was in there. Like, they didn't really, I answered for Lucy.
Bruh.
But she was basically comatose.
Bruh.
And this comes to stand floor. Like, this doesn't move. He's like, what?
I think that was a guy.
I'm like, no, I'm trying to explain it. And then Lucy screams. She's like, oh no, it's me. I just can't. I don't know what to say. I can't get up or I can't. The bouncer's not coming. We get her out of the bathroom, and we have to carry her up the stairs. Mind you, she almost fell down the stairs. Like every step she took. We get out of the club, and I'm like, I'm looking after her, you know. I'm just making sure that, you know, she doesn't drive, doesn't feel sick. And everyone walking past is just laughing. I'm like, fuck, I've got to try and, you know, I've got to try and help her. So I try to talk to her, and she's like, get my shoes off. So she's out cold on the side of the road, like taking her shoes off. And the Uber comes, I booked those in the bathroom, the Uber comes, and yeah, that was a very, very strange car ride home.
That would have been expensive Uber.
Yeah, it was like $65, I think.
Fuck.
Just like a 20-minute car ride.
Did you throw up an Uber?
No, she was alright. She was basically comatose. trip.
I don't remember that at
But
all.
then I had to get her inside, and I'd only met her parents once.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah.
And so it was like,
And
Could
she
you
was, like,
imagine?
drunk as
it
fuck.
was like 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock, and I called Lucy's sister while I'm in the car. I'm like, look, Lucy's out cold. I'm going after her, coach dress. I'm like, she's out cold. I'm like, can you just please be up when I call you? Just
Did you?
get her inside.
Bro, her parents probably thought you did the fucking classic Ivan 5 and wine trick.
The wine trick, bro. Knocked it out.
The wine trick.
The prize. No, but shit, I really need to pee. I'm like, this is my house. I'm drunk too at this stage. I really need to pee. So I just run to the bathroom in Lucy's parents' house. I come out, once I finish, I went there and I see Lucy's sister just looking at me. I'm like, I wasn't planning on staying, I just really needed to pee. And I pulled just in and out of the house.
No.
And I took that same Uber to my parents' house. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Bro, I miss those nights.
The worst thing
I
about that
definitely
night.
miss those nights having to, carry a dead Lucy.
But that night's iconic in our friendship group. How many times do we refer to Henny Lucy
Yeah.
night? That's literally what it's called. Oh shit. Oh shit.
But like I was gonna say, that the saddest thing about that night is the fact that I lost one of my earrings.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was my favorite earring. I
Oh,
was
no.
devastated, but I got my aunt to get me another pair.
Lit.
Fuck. But yeah, no, that was definitely a good night. But you know what? This is my favorite part of the podcast.
No,
you guys
don't
know
tell
what
me
time
it's
it
time,
is.
bro.
You guys know
Don't
what
tell
time
me
it
it's
is.
time, bro.
Reddit story of the week. This week's Reddit story is it's going to be a short one. Yeah, it's not a long Reddit story. But so basically, there's this guy. He works as a sales representative for a car company. So he's just having his lunch break in his car like he usually does, and he's having a salad. So he's eating his salad, and he felt the need to pick what do you call it? Like snot or what? Yeah, it's snot. Yeah, in his nose, because you know when you have like that one snot in your nose and it's like really crusty and you can feel it and you feel the
Yes.
need to pick it.
Yeah.
So that's what he had. So he's like, fuck it. He's like, fuck it. No one's here. I'm in my car. I'm gonna do it. So he fucking picks it. Yeah. And just as he's finished picking it out, yeah, his fucking boss comes back from. I don't know where the fuck the boss was coming from, but the boss comes and taps on the fucking like the bonnet of the car and goes to shake his hand. And his boss just came back from like a holiday, so he hadn't seen his boss in like a couple of weeks. Yeah, so the guy's panicking. He's like, "What do I do?" He's like, "I got this snot on my hand. What do I do?" And the boss, so the boss is just like puts his hand out. So the guy shakes his hand. And he's like, oh, fuck. So he shakes his hand. And he's stressing, bro. He's stressing. He's like, fuck. But the boss didn't realize that that he had fucking snot on his hand. And he looks at his hand and the snot's not on his hand anymore. So there's only one place where that snot can be. So he's like, fuck. So he just keeps eating his lunch as if, nothing's ever happened. And he hears yelling from inside the car thing. And the boss is like, what the fuck? You fucking wiped some snot on my fucking arm. He's like full going ham and shit. So the guy runs into the building, yeah, where they work. And the boss is yelling at some old man. So the boss had a client with the old man. And the boss basically thought that the old man rubbed the snot on his hand. So he's going off on the old man, which personally, I'm in fucking like sales, bro. Like you can't be treating customers like that. I don't know. It's disgusting, but like I want that sale, man. I'm here to make bread. Anyway, back to the story. So he's going ham, but now the old man's like, bro, I ain't having none of that. So the old man starts going, I was like, fuck you. I ain't never shopping here again. It wasn't my snot. No. And they're just going back and forth. And the guy was just happy.
And he
'cause
got away with it.
He got away with it. So, I mean, shout out to that guy, I guess. But, I mean, how would you guys have handled that situation if you were the guy that wiped your snot on your boss's hand?
I just wouldn't have done it.
Well, but I mean, your boss sticks your hand out. You've got snot on your hand. What
I
do you
would have
do?
just shook with my other hand, with my left hand.
So if he sticks his left hand out, like you're gonna look like weird as fuck. Like you're not gonna like, you know what I mean? You're just gonna be like,
No, wait. Surely you could just.
Stop out the window.
Wait, surely just a quick before you shake his hand, you just go a quick wipe across your shirt, and then.
no, but I think he was scared that like the boss would see him wiping. Like if you're gonna go shake, you see the guy. You know what I
Isn't
mean?
that a classic mechanic? Wait.
Eating those. You could just done.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
could have
I
like.
feel like
could've.
that's not that weird if you just.
Oh,
quickly wipe
there's
your shirt.
definitely you know things that he could have done to gotten out of the situation
Yeah.
for sure. But he panicked. You know, I mean, we can't blame the man. I mean, he
Yeah,
get away
that's
with
fair.
it. So I guess
Yeah, he
fucking
did get away with it.
props-
That's fact.
props to him. But yeah, that was my Reddit story of the week. I thought that was a bit of yeah, that was fucking funny as fuck. But there's the next thing that I wanted to bring up. This is a big one, and I mean we've all been here. I'm sure we've all had conversations about this with people. But I don't think we've had a conversation as a friendship group about this. Oh well. I don't want that. Oh, okay. Well, now I'm insulted. No. Anyway, what's everyone's takes on like ghost and paranormal activity? Like, do you think ghosts exist? Do you think it's a load of shit? Like, what's everyone's go? We'll start off with you, Casper. What's your take on it?
Casper the ghost? He
Oh,
literally
shit.
is one. This man is a ghost. You're talking, do ghosts exist? There's one standing
This
right
man's.
in front of you.
Okay, for Lacey KO, here comes GHOST.
Ghost.
Hey.
I reckon it's all real, man. It's all real.
You reckon it's real?
I don't believe in a big beady man in the sky, but I believe in ghosts.
You believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
So it sort of shows my view on it all.
Fuck. Do you have any like sort of like
I believe in spirits.
yeah? Do you have any like experiences or any ghosts or any like a friend of a friend told you their experience? Do you have any stories?
Not really. Well, I'm actually really quite friends with, like all family friends. This girl, and she's really into spirituality as well, and like she says that.
Is this who I think it is? Yeah.
And she says that she's had visions and things like that. And obviously, as a kid, you're a bit skeptical. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm being on the internet too. I can pretend to see shit, or
Yeah, of
whatever.
course.
So like, as a kid, you're a bit skeptical, but then you're also like, wow, this could be.
Yeah.
And then I believe in like fate and things like that. So I feel like it all ties in together.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sort of thing.
That's fair. What about you, Lucy? Yes or no? Ghosts exist?
That's a difficult one. I would say that I'm really.
Are you on the fence?
No, I'm not even in that. I'm not even in it, like I'm not anywhere because like I do believe in signs and stuff,
Yeah.
but I don't believe like in ghosts,
Yeah.
right? Like that's just like it's a bit mixed, but that's my views on it. Like I believe like if you do something, you get karma and stuff like that.
So you believe in like spirits and like a soul?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
But you don't believe in like ghosts and shit just,
Nah,
still
I
being
don't
left
believe
behind and
that
stuff?
there's like a haunted teddy bear or anything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, or a haunted house.
Yeah. Have you had any stories or anything?
Nah, I would have
nothing?
none.
Fair. Fiven, what about you? What's your
Yeah.
take on this?
I don't believe in spirits. I don't believe in ghosts. That was Lucy was bringing up like seeing signs and shit. It was funny. I was thinking about this like the other day. Is like I believe in signs, but I was like, why do I believe in signs if I don't believe in like other shit like that? And I was like, cause I want to believe in signs because like it's a good thing. I like that shit. But like I don't know if you ever tripped acid, and you've like just felt the whole universe, and you just like kind of understand. And I feel like that's kind of what like I believe in. Like I believe you have a soul and it goes somewhere. I feel like it just goes to another place. But I don't feel like after you die, I don't feel like it's possible for your soul to like remain on earth. I don't feel like it's like 99% of souls go to this place and then there just happens to be like 1% that just stay on earth. I feel like that's unreasonable.
That's fair, yeah. See, I'm sort of like on the fence. Like I don't know. Like I'm sort of leaning towards they do exist. But yeah, like I don't know about ghosts, and I'm very spiritual, so like I obviously believe in like a soul and karma and reincarnation and fourth dimension and higher selves and all that
do you
sort of
believe in
thing.
reincarnation?
100%. I believe in reincarnation.
What type of like? So say if you what type like if you die next? Do you have like a thing like after human you go to? Isn't like some people believe like you start as like the smallest thing and you get bigger and bigger?
Yeah. So it sort of goes to like yeah, it is a bit complicated, and we'll definitely get into this in the podcast for sure. I reckon with your friend, 100%, we'll have a mad. But yeah, basically, yeah, I do believe in like sort of in reincarnation, and yeah, like I said, it does get pretty deep. I feel like if I try to explain it, we'll be here for a while. But yeah, but I mean, in terms of stories, I've had, so basically my dad, like, what's it called? Oh yeah, that's right. So my dad was like, we're chilling with friends and shit, and this is back before when you had like the boombox days. Yeah, you didn't have no fucking phones and fucking speakers. I mean, you have phones, but you didn't have the fucking speakers and shit like that. They were just chilling and shit, and they're just you know, playing with the boombox and that, and they're walking, and I had to walk through a cemetery, yeah, to like get to the other place, you know, quick or whatever. They didn't want to walk around, so they're walking through the cemetery, and obviously the music's playing out of the boombox. And they fucking, what's it called? Out of nowhere, the boombox just dies, yeah? Like that, like maybe they just walked into the cemetery and then the boombox dies and dies, yeah? And like, yo, we just put new batteries. Like they literally just put new batteries in that day, yeah? Like, oh, what the fuck? Like, stop playing around. And like, no, like, I'm not playing around. Like the fucking boombox died. And then the minute they walked out of the cemetery, the boombox went and it started playing again. So it was sort of like, yeah, like don't be disrespectful. Like, you know what I mean? Don't be playing loud music while we're fucking, yeah, well, what, you know what I mean? Like have respect.
I have a story similar to that. I didn't want to say that first thing when you guys were like, nah, fuck you. Like,
Yeah, no, 100%.
So yeah, so I believe in experience and ghosts and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
So I went to a psychic this one time, and you know everything that was brought up was like really relevant to me, and you know there's always gonna be skepticism going along with it, but you know, everything was like along my way. And at that stage, I had two sort of friendship groups that I hang around with, and one, you know, was like the partying scene where it was like always, you know, like really hard. You know, a lot of drinking, a lot of smoking, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then I had the other scene, you know, where it was like all sports.
Yeah.
And like all sort of thing. And mind you, I would have been maybe 17 at this stage. So like I'm still sort of thinking about furthering my life and, you know, having a good future for me. And one of the guys that the psychic brought up, we were talking about it, and it was one of my really close friends at the time. And she described him to a T. She described how his family relationship, how one person lives this far away from the other.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, okay, that's a bit weird. And then she was talking about my nonna didn't like him.
Mm.
Didn't like him.
Yeah.
My nonna would be happy if I stayed with them.
Yeah.
And when she said that, the little drummer boy started playing.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean?
And the little drummer boy was my nonna's favorite Christmas carol. So that's like.
Yeah, that's trippy. It's sick as well because it's like, it's like.
I want to go. Yeah, I want to go to one. That sounds
So
awesome.
like, that's I don't feel like someone did that much Facebook stalking.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like my friends,
I believe, yeah.
Things that like I barely know that I have to go to them for like conversation afterwards.
Yeah.
So, like that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about, has anyone had a tarot card reading?
Nah,
Yes.
that'd be sick.
Oh,
though.
you got one?
That'd be really sick.
Tell us about it.
Same sort of era. Actually, that's sort of been about a year later. And this was you know, when I went the first time, I had a few parts going on. And then this time around, you know, I wasn't working. You know, I didn't know if I'd be getting a job, so I was looking for a job for ages. And, you know, things were just looking down at this stage.
Oh, so this was recent. This was like the last couple of years or few years, yeah?
End of 2018.
Okay, yeah.
2018. And they were talking about a lot of things. You know, and there are some things, you know, that I read. And, you know, obviously the card can be very, very specific.
So what do they do? Like when you go to the like what's the process? Like you sit down. What do they do?
Is it like?
I went to this drink, so I had like a soul cleansing as well, which what they do is like it's almost like a witch doctor ceremony, but without the big flames and the dances.
Yeah.
That's sort
Wait,
of
so what is that? What is it?
So like what he does.
What's the room like? Is it like eerie? Is it like cool?
So yeah, so it's like thing. A lot of people do the sort of like cleanses or things like that to different saints or to different you know, angels or fallen angels or something like that. There's a certain person who they communicate with. So the guy I went to.
So is this like a Christian?
With a saint. It was a Latin saint. I can't remember what it was. She had the like Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
He had like a little like shrine mirage to her.
Yeah.
And then the idea like it was it was a really strange thing. Like he had this egg the entire time, and he was like after like he asked me a few questions and stuff like that. We talked about me. Asked him like if anyone had some really bad attachments to me, and I'd be telling him like who I think they are, and he'd be like, yeah, that energy is still on you. Like there was a stage where there was a girl that had a really big a feud with in high school.
Yeah.
And apparently she had negative energy attached to me from then.
Yeah. No, that shit's really fucking good. Like I really want to do that. Like where they just they take all the negative energy like out of you with like chakras and shit like that. Yeah, 100%.
It was really good. And then the thing was, as I was saying, I was having a really bad time, and my mum told me to do it. She was like, look, I think you benefit from it. Because I was applying for jobs everywhere, and everywhere I applied, like, no, we're not hiring you. I was sort of, look, I had nothing to do at home. I had 2 jobs beforehand, and then I just went from 2 jobs to none, so I had no money to to pay for anything. My fiance just moved in with us at that stage as well, so like, I had no money.
Yeah, of course.
So, I went there, and he was like, look, so I've taken all the bad energies away from you. You're gonna have a lot more luck, looking for a job and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then
Did you feel better?
Sorry?
Did you feel better after the whole process? Yeah.
I felt like there was a lot of baggage off me.
Yeah.
And then he was also like...
Do you feel like that like stayed after you, or did it go back to like...
Well, I mean, I still don't feel that same baggage. I feel like if I did another cleansing, I feel more baggage come off me, but I don't feel that same like...
No,
Yeah.
I'm just scared. Like, so it's not like say you have a cleansing and you say like it gets rid of the baggage for like. Is it like it gets rid of the baggage for like a week and then it comes back, or is it like permanently gone?
It removes that bad energy. So if, for example, if I'm like sending my bad energy towards you or whatever, and it attaches to you, if you get rid of my bad energy off you, then I have no bearing on you anymore. Like you don't have that same energy, but I can go again and give you even more bad energy.
No, but that's even yeah, I mean, like, yeah, exactly. Like, what he, it's not an immunity shield, but like, so basically, he cleansed all the like the bad energy sort of thing. But then, if you go back to hanging out with toxic people and your environment's bad, that energy is gonna come back to you. And you know what's a big fucking like passing energy? Through sex. Like, if you just have sex with any fucking... Like, if you have sex with, say, like a sex worker has really bad energy. They've got low self-esteem. They're sleeping with a bunch of people.
That's a generalization.
But that's what... Do you know what I mean? And then, like, that's why you'd be passing on. So that's why some people... Yeah. So, like, when you have sex with people, you pass your energy, on. So
or even
that's
just
why,
like a one-night stand.
Yeah, a one-night stand. Yeah, you're passing energy on. So that's how you can grab... That's another way of grabbing, like, bad and, shitty energy.
If I'm hanging around with you and you're
No, of course,
really
yeah.
bad guy,
Yeah.
You're going to be ruining my energy. Like, not just my physical, like, oh, I want to do something, my spiritual energy.
No, of course, 100%. Like, that's just one way. That's not like the only way. Yeah, 100%. If you're associating with people that are fucking, always like down and negative and shit, then yeah, 100% they're gonna, But you don't necessarily have to go to one of those people to like get rid of that negative energy. You can get rid of that through meditation and shit like that. But obviously that takes with experience and stuff. So you know what I mean. But yeah, no, 100%. Those are good. But yeah, back on with what we were saying.
What about people like, say, how you're saying like bad energy, like toxic people and stuff?
Yeah.
What about people that like aren't necessarily like bad energy, but there's been like roadblocks or fights or something that's led to bad energy from those like fights, but it's not necessarily that they are bad energy themselves. Do you know what I mean? Would that still like work the same way?
What do you mean?
Would that like let go? Say there's like, say you've had a fight with someone, but you like this person, but there's bad energy from that fight. Could it like remove that bad energy?
I think that goes away.
That goes away. That goes away. And like if you're like a bubbly person, like think of someone that's super bubbly and like happy and shit. Most of the time, that negative energy doesn't affect those people because you're vibrating on such a high and love and that doesn't affect you. Most of the time it affects people that are like depressed or they're sad. That's when you're the most vulnerable to like gaining that baggage. But if you're on like I love everyone and you're just super positive and you're just like fuck, you come into that and you're like fuck Ivan, I fucking love you have a good day, you're not going to be susceptible to that sort of baggage because you're on such a high.
But
it's more go on.
No, sorry, but doesn't it like also include people who are like bullying you or like people who are pretending to be a friend but they're actually like being dicks to you or like stuff, and because like that's a negative pull from them.
It's not just one category of bad energy.
Yeah.
It's literally bad energy is just energy that is ruining your own energy. So it's anything that gets thrown at you.
Yeah. Okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Obviously you have your own aura and you got your own spot you need. Like so it's just anything that weighs that down. Okay.
100%. That's why it's important to like surround yourself with good people that are trying to build you up and not try and build you down.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I took from that. Like that like anecdote I did before when Little Drummer Boy played. Like that's exactly what sort of pushed me away. So then there was a stage, but then after that, when I was like, I stopped smoking weed. I wouldn't go out and I wouldn't party as much.
Yeah.
I tried to move away from one section, but then in the end,
Yeah, no, of course.
When you mean the Little Drummer Boy played, was that like in your head?
No, what's it called? Because this person wants to, because obviously a lot of people who do reading and stuff, it's not their full-time job because you wouldn't have enough of a client base or even enough of sell and stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, it was in her hair salon, and obviously they had the radio playing. And tell me when Little Drummer Boy plays on the radio.
Never.
Yeah, just in the middle, like you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, I get you.
So yeah. Fuck yeah.
When I was did you guys like, so I know this is like sort of off topic, but like what's it called, when you were a little kid, like so my room used to be on the other side of the house to my parents' room. So when I used to be scared at night, obviously all the lights are fucking turned off, so you had to like I had like big fucking hallway that had to make this like big fucking run from my room to the fucking my mom's room. And like I remember the leap of faith, like I'd be there for like 10 minutes, like, oh, I'm gonna go now, oh no, I'm gonna go now, because bro, I was scared. That shit's fucking dark and there's a lot of fucking like corners, you don't know what the fuck be jumping out at you. That should be scary as fuck.
Who ran faster, scared Ethan or Ivan trying to get the speaker from outside and turning around and running back inside with acid?
Oh jeez, bro. Scared me, bro. But I mean, what was everyone scared of as a kid?
Anything. I was a little bitch.
Oh yeah, same.
The dark.
No, but did you have like any like memories that you remember, like going to your parents' room, like I'm scared of this, I can't sleep in my room?
Yeah, I remember my family friend. It was actually he showed me Slender Man.
Oh, yeah.
Against my will. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm just like, cruising through it and like suddenly this dude pops up and I had nightmares for like the rest of my life.
Bro, that shit was scary as fuck. What about you, Christian?
I was scared of absolutely anything. Like, I love the time to be dark. I've had nightmares about nothing. Like, it'd just be me not being able to scream. Like, I'd be scared, I can't scream, so I don't have a voice, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
That typical kid thing. Yeah. So, I was just a little bitch. I had to like run upstairs and show that because darkness scared me. I was scary raw heads.
I
pussy, but I could stay in the dark for 3 minutes and then only freak out after that.
Ivan, what about you? Did you have any?
I had this guy when I was young. I don't know, probably like 6 or something.
Yeah.
And he showed me like these horror movies.
Wait,
like,
who the fuck is this guy just randomly comes into your house showing you some?
No, he was my friend. He was like my
Oh,
close friend.
okay.
Jeez. And he like showed me The Grudge.
Oh
And
my
that
god,
shit, like,
no.
scarred me for my life.
No. I remember for me, back when I was in like fucking prep or some shit, I remember, what's it called? I was scared like, I guess I was scared. In Pinocchio, when you get like that guy, you turn into a fucking donkey.
Yeah.
Bro, I was scared of being turned into a fucking donkey and then being sold against my fucking will and
Wait,
work
what
as
do you
a
get
fucking
turned in
slave.
for? What do you get turned
What?
in? Why do they turn you?
They
into a
turn
dolphin?
bad boys into like donkeys and shit, and then they send them off, and you never get to see your family, bro. I was petrified, bro. Bro, who the fuck wants to be a donkey and never get to see your family again? Like, bro, no, working on some fucking shitty ranch. You got fucking Pedro fucking whipping you, like, bro, hell no. Another fucking one. I'm not gonna say like the person's name, but it was his birthday party, and I was like grade 3 or some shit. And we go to fucking, was it Fun City? Was that? Yeah, I think Fun City back in the day. Yeah, and we went on the Final Destination ride. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go there. And I remember being so excited the day before. I was like, fuck yeah, like I got this party. Fuck yeah, everything's good. I could sleep normal. Everything's fine. So we fucking go there. It's the final ride that we do, Final Destination ride. And we pull up and we're in that fucking room. And you hear people screaming like fucking, I didn't think anything of it. And you walk in this fucking long, like sort of like conga line, yeah? And you've got the fucking guy at the front, that's guiding. He thinks he's a fucking sick cunt, making loud fucking bangs and shit. Fuck that guy. And mind you, I'm a little fucking grey too, yeah? Like, I'm fucking young as hell, yeah? I don't watch any horror movies. I'm not like, I haven't been exposed to any of that shit. And, bro, fucking zombies are popping out of me and shit. Like, we're walking, it's black.
Yeah.
It's black. Zombies are popping. Yeah, bro, zombies are popping out. They're screaming and fucking murders and shit. Bro, honestly, that shit scarred me.
I have an experience exactly like that.
It's fucked.
When I was super young, it was at Luna Park, my one.
Yeah.
And it was like, they popped it up. It was this horror one. It was exactly like, it's all the actors and shit, all the zombies. And it was like 12 plus. And I was like 7. My brother sneaked me in. Yeah, that shit really
bro,
set the day was like, the tone was a lot different after
bro,
that.
my experience with fucking, that shit gave me PTSD. Not PTSD, but that shit scarred me, bro. I swear to God, that shit fucking scarred me. For so long, I was so fucking scared. I couldn't fucking sleep in my room. And for so long, I was scared of zombies. And to this day, I still don't like zombies. I mean, I watched The Walking Dead. I've watched World War Z. I like I like my zombie movies. But it really makes me uneasy. Like, when I'm watching the zombie movies, it makes me uneasy because I'm still got, you know what I mean? Like, it did fucking impact me, that ride. I fucking hate that ride. Who the fuck lets a grade 2 fucking... I was probably 8. How old were we in grade 2? Like 8 or 9?
I was 7.
Who the fuck lets an 8-year-old on that ride? Bro, someone better fucking lost their jaw. What the fuck is that shit, bro? I'm still impacted to this day. Fuck that.
No, but low-key, everyone knows the best parties were at fucking action indoor sports.
Oh.
They were the best.
Now, I like the movie part, the movie ones. You got La Puqueta and the movies.
What about bowling parties?
Those are good too. Those are good.
Yeah.
The bowling parties. What other part? Oh, bro. Did anyone have a Macca's party?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
Macca's
think
Did
party.
you see how, bro? That's like
Yeah, I
one year.
did. It was for, I think, my 7th birthday. No. Yeah, it was the 7th birthday.
Did you get to leave the Macca's with like this fucking big like black rubbish bag full of fucking presents? Like, chuck that shit in the boot. But I remember that every fucking kid had this big ass fucking bag of toys and shit, and I'm just there like, fuck me. I'm gonna go home and play with my fucking dumbass X fucking action figure that I've had for the last 3 years, and fucking little Timmy down the street now has his whole bag of toys. Nah.
You have to play your Xbox and little whole bag of toys.
No, like action figure, X-Men, whatever. But that, I'm just fucking joking. Like, I had all the toys, bro. I had the connections. I had the hookup, bro. My grandmother was the hookup, bro. I had all the toys, so no capping. But yeah, I mean, does anyone else have anything to say? I think we're at that 57th, mark.
Well, I just want to say that fuck you, Ivan Five. I'm being looking at you from across the room.
Oh
now,
shit.
I'll fight you.
Oh shit.
Fuck Joe's a pussy ass bitch.
Bro, I'm not cutting that. Bro, what about Lucy? Before you go, do you want to plug your social medias or anything?
Nah.
Her Instagram just says, I only have this for the memes.
Oh, it used to
For
say
the
that.
memes.
Yeah.
Bro, for the memes. But yeah, I mean, thank you for coming on the fucking show. I mean, you live with us, so it was only bound to happen.
You really had a great input. All your 4 sentences that you said.
Oh, wow. Bro.
Talk about something that I can talk about. Yeah, if you mentioned anime, I would have like
Next
not shut
time
the fuck
we'll
up.
bring up anime for sure.
Huh?
But hinted anime. That means episode 5 was about anime.
Yeah, 100%.
God,
We'll get her
yeah.
back on the show and talk about anime. 'Cause I mean, I love me some anime.
Yes, Japan. Yes, anime. Yes.
The anime is sick. Bro, we need to get the 5
Should
and
I
more
plug
to
Boku
anime.
no Piku?
Oh shit, not Boku no
I'm
Piku.
out. Thank you. Shit, I'm out.
Oh shit. Okay, I guess we're done. All right, we'll just end it there. All right, see ya.